Hey everybody, this is Dr. Janelle OD, your eye care expert. Happy Sunday. We are here for our third edition of iSpy Talk Tales from the Trenches, episode 11, I believe. It's episode 11. So when I said third edition, it's because we're finishing out this month. We usually meet first to the third Sundays at 7 p.m. And so this will be our last episode for this month. We have something very special planned for you this month. But before we get started, I want you guys to go ahead and share. Sharing is caring. So please share. Start a watch party because you're going to get some valuable information. Thank you to everybody that's been joining us for the last 2 or 3 months. I had this vision a couple months ago, and it was patient inspired. And also, it gives me an opportunity to have something to look forward to on Sundays at 7, especially since we're in the middle of COVID. It's not a lot of things that we can do. But for those of you who do not know, my name is Dr. Janelle OD. I'm your eye care expert. I'm the CEO and founder of Brain Eyes Vision Center and Premier Eye Spa. I've been practicing optometry for 14 years here in the metro Atlanta area. I've been a solo private practitioner for 10 years. So 2020 is my 10th business anniversary. We're in the midst of a revamp and a rebrand. We just relocated our practice to Smyrna, Georgia at the Shops at Belmont. So we moved from West Cobb closer to the city and right in a beautiful progressive area. We love our space, very boutique-y. We're enjoying our time there. And so in our eye spa, we combine dermatology. So one of our episodes, we've had a dermatologist on here. Aesthetics. So we have a licensed esthetician that works in our eye spa, as well as optometry. And today we're going to be focusing a little bit more on the aesthetics part of eye care. We have a special guest with us today, which we're going to get into. But before we do that, I have a couple announcements. If you weren't here last week, I was so excited. Women of Optometry featured Eye Spa Talk. So I'm so excited. Thank you to Women of Optometry. They're featured our Eye Spa Talk in their online publication last week. So if you haven't had a chance to read that and to view our mission of this whole Eye Spa Talk, check out Women of Optometry online. Also, a few other things. My practice, Brain Eyes Vision Center, is going to be hosting 2 online events this year, 2 virtual online events. One is going to be October 24th, and it's going to be talking about myopia management. It's going to talk about the impact of the impact of genetics and environment on your child's vision. And then also on December 3rd, we're going to have a virtual event, and it's going to be talking about dry eye. So follow us at Brain Eyes Vision Center to learn more and to register. You will need to register for those free events. But on today, I'm so excited today. We're talking about vegan skincare. We have Joyce Marie, who is the founder of JoyceMarie Skin Care. This skincare is vegan and cruelty-free. All her products are handmade. I'll tell you how I was introduced to Joyce's products. So I go to the beauty supply all the time. Got this natural. One thing about it, we spend a lot of money all the time trying to figure out different products. So I was in a beauty supply store, and I was supporting 2 young women at Zoe Beauty Supply Store in Mableton on Veterans. It's Black owned. Hey, Leon. Hi, Mom. It's Black owned. And I was at the checkout. And so you guys know, as healthcare providers, we always are washing our hands, hand sanitizer, gloves, and my skin or my hands just look a hot mess. So I've tried numerous things. I tried to wash and lotion as soon as I wash and lotion. I've tried to use certain lotions, and my skin just keeps being just terrible. And so I was at the checkout, and I saw Joyce Marie Skincare. So I was looking, and I saw a handmade lotion with a mango. And I was reading it. I was reading how it was cruelty-free, how it was handmade, and the actual founder was here and lived right in the Atlanta area. So I purchased it, and I do not regret my decision. I use it pretty much every day, and it's a small bottle, but it has lasted. I use it pretty much every time after I wash my hands. I love the mango smell, and it's made my skin so soft, and my skin is not as cracked as it used to be. So, of course, I was like, okay, I need to find out more about this Joyce Marie. So I went to her site and come to find out she has a plethora of skincare and aesthetic options, even an eye serum, a lip scrub. So we're going to talk about all her beautiful products today. She is a Midwestern girl. She's from Chicago. I'm from Detroit. I just said Chicago, Detroit. It's about the same. She's been here in Atlanta with her family for the last 6 years, and a change of pace and getting running from the snow brought her to Atlanta. So we're going to welcome Joyce Marie to our show today. Hi, Joyce. How are you doing?
Good in yourself.
I'm doing well. I'm sure you heard me rambling about how I found your product. I've been using it for about a month now. I go to that beauty supply store all the time, and I always try to support, women, especially women of color. So I always go to that beauty supply store. And when I saw it, I looked, I saw you were a girl of color. I was like, let me get this. And it's been amazing. So we want to talk about a little bit about your journey. You and I were catching up off the line. You're from Detroit. You're from Chicago, not Detroit. I'm from Detroit. So, what inspired you to start JoyceMarie Skincare?
Well, what actually inspired me to start it is because my skin is really, really sensitive. So I realized that, I would go to find all these products. Oh, it's working for them. It's working for this person. They have sensitive skin. It may work for me. But what I realized that any product that I purchase, it breaks my face out first before it actually works. And that goes with any vitamins, anything that I use in or put in my body or on my skin, it breaks it out first. So I came to the conclusion, what is in these products? Why is my face out? And how is it working for mostly everybody else, but not working for me? Why is my skin different? So not only is your skin is different, it is what you put well. Because we have three layers of skin, but it's what we put in our body as well. But it's also what we put on top of our skin, and knowing exactly the ingredients that we put in our, on our skin. Like for instance, Dove soap. I was using Dove soap, and it made me dry, and it didn't do the things that it claimed to do. So as I did research on my own, I realized that Dove soap has tallow in it.
Okay.
And that's beef, and that's one of a chemical, which is, beef fat, which is in our products, and we are using these products, and that's just one thing, and just knowing what's in it. And that just inspired me to use products that I know that are vegan, plant-based, organic, and I know that it will not harm my skin. So
that's important. And there people maybe think, well, what does that have to do with eye care, and how does aesthetic tie in to eye care? So I specialize in dry eye and ocular surface disease. And what we're learning is not only what you put in your body, but also what you put on your face. So things that you put on your face, the skin and tissue around your eyes, can exacerbate ocular surface issues that I'm actively trying to treat. So I've been on this path, this mission to not only treat the surface, but from within and what you put on. So I'm partnering, working with different industry leaders on finding ways that we can enhance our beauty, but not disrupt or exacerbate other conditions that your provider may be trying to treat. So like you stated, is what you eat and then what you're putting on your face. So knowing ingredients. We're learning the same thing. I don't know about skincare, and like eye care, the FDA doesn't have a lot of regulations on cosmetics and skincare. There's a lot of things that they can put on there, dermatology tested, ophthalmology tested, and it doesn't necessarily hold a lot of weight in those actual areas except for the consumer, because we don't know any better. So after you read and did some research of your own, how did you actually get started to come up with the product?
I actually started just literally watching one video. It started with hair cream. So that's how I actually started, with hair cream, because it wanted to, didn't find products that was relatable to my hair. So I started with that, and then I went to work one day, and then my coworker was like, "What is that?" And she used it, and then it just went from there. It wasn't as though I was intentionally doing it. It was just, that's just how it started. And then physicians was buying it, everyone was buying it, and it just, I'm just like, let me dig into this. Like, this is the new thing. Body is going vegan. Everyone wants, healthy skin. Everyone wants a healthy, healthy life. So, why not do it and know exactly what you're putting on your skin and in your body?
So it's amazing how you said you didn't set out to do this. You're kind of almost an accidental entrepreneur. So you had a passion. So you started from something that wasn't working for you, and you wanted to know why it wasn't working for you, and it led you along this path. And so tell me about the process of making it. I've been on your following you on social media since I do that. I find stuff, I start following people just to see what your journey was about, see about your products. I see some of your videos where you're hand making things. So are you doing these things like tell me about this handmade process? This is some work that you're putting into this mango lotion that I use every day.
Yes, and I love it. Like when I say that, I get so excited when I'm about to go in my lab. Like I have an entire lab upstairs, fully equipped, PPE, everything. And then I start off by mixing, oils in water. So emulsifying it and mixing it together, but also knowing what I want in the product. What is the outcome of the product? And so making it is like a science. People
Okay.
go to school for chemistry, things like that. But I do what they did. I read a book.
Yeah.
you know, so
Self-taught.
after that, so definitely. And so after doing that, after doing a lot of research, so it's very tedious to where you have to heat the oils in the water to a certain temperature. They have to separate a certain amount of time. You have to mix it a certain way. You have to cool it down a certain way. Like it's an entire process. Just to make the lotion, it takes me almost 2 days to make.
Oh wow. So you said a lot of these things, like you would think that
Yeah.
you have to have a chemistry background or biochemistry background. So you obviously, if you want knowledge, knowledge is power. A lot of these things you can be taught if you get a book or get a mentor. So did you get a mentor at any point throughout this process, or was this all self you, self motivated?
It was all self-motivated. I had a minor surgery back in December. Like I said, I've been doing this for 3 years. In the beginning, I was organic, and now I'm vegan. But I had a
Okay.
small procedure done in December, and at that time, I had 45 days. So I utilized those 45 days where I couldn't get out of the bed, and I just read books and read blogs and watched YouTube videos and just read articles. And that's what I did for those 45 days to educate myself so I know exactly what I want to do, what route I want to take, and how it will be different from what I did before when I rebranded myself.
So for our listeners, what's the difference between organic and vegan?
My screen is going in and out.
Oh,
So vegan is basically anything that was produced or wasn't used on animals. So that's vegan. Basically, it's not an it's not an animal product.
okay.
Is my screen going in and out?
Are you still freezing a little bit? So you
That is
let's
so
have you log off and log back on. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna share the stream to the website, so that way while you're logging off and logging back on to see if that help your internet connection, I'm gonna show our
okay.
viewers the where they can purchase some of your products and look at other things that you have. So I'm sharing on my screen her Etsy site. She has all of her products that are visible on that site, so that you can purchase when she comes back, and hopefully we can get a little bit better connection, because I do want her to be able to go in detail and show you her products. She has a plethora of products. We definitely always want to support. I always love supporting women founders, women entrepreneurs. She is a good example of utilizing your time wisely. A lot of people always ask, how do you get things done? I am a big proponent of no idle time. You shouldn't just be sitting idle like a car and not doing anything, especially as an adult. You should always be thinking of ways that you can make yourself better. Knowledge is power. So anytime that you find a way, an opportunity to get that knowledge, then you're giving yourself the power to be able to move mountains, do things. Just like Joyce did, she was able to come up with the skincare product line. Okay, so let's see here. Let's try this one here. All right, perfect. All right, so you look good so far. Are you have your phone up or anything? I have you on here like 3 times. Are you? Uh oh, we have some technical difficulties today. That's what they say at 7. At 7 was a Sunday, the devil was busy. Baptist church, the devil is busy. Devil don't want us to learn about this vegan, handmade, and lotions and skincare. So we're gonna see one more time and see if we can get Joyce back on. While we're waiting, I do have her website up and it's visible, so that way you can peruse that site. It's an Etsy site. We do want to support Joyce and her endeavor. I use her products and it's really helped my skin at work. Like I said, I wash my hands every single day and I come right behind them with alcohol based sanitizers. I mean, and then when the winter comes, my skin is literally peeling off of my hands. And so her lotions have been a blessing so far. Okay. I think it's better. So I've been stalling. I said the devil was busy. It's Sunday. The devil was busy. Okay, so before we get off again, I want to be able to see some of your products. So let's talk about some of your signature products. I talked about the product that I use, but I want you to get the platform to talk about the products that you want our viewers to be able to learn about. And I definitely want to hear about the eye serum.
Okay, so first we have the face toner, which is a green tea and aloe face toner. Can you see it?
Yes, we can.
And this right here, I use this face toner and I use it literally every single day. I use it twice a day and it's really good for your skin and it actually removes dark spots. You can't really see, but I had one up here and I use it because I experiment on all of my products before I even put it in the stores. So I make sure that it works for me before I sell it to the consumers.
Yes.
And another important thing that we don't do a lot of, and that is exfoliate. We don't exfoliate a lot. So I have a lip scrub and I have a body scrub.
Yeah, the lip scrub was amazing. And when you say we don't exfoliate a lot, are you speaking about a specific demographic?
No, none of us, human beings.
None of us. Okay. Okay.
Men, women, we just don't exfoliate our skin and we have dead skin cells that we have to remove. Again, we have 3 layers of skin, so we have to take care of the top layer of our skin. So exfoliating your lips as well as your body is really, really good. This right here is one of my newest products, which is a face oil. And it has so many great benefits in it. It has, I have so many products. I'm sorry.
Oh, fine.
So it has rose hemp oil in it, has almond oil, apricot oil, sunflower oil. And all of the oils that are in here is a mixture of all of them. And then they remove dead, makeup, excess oil. They treat the face, so it's good for dry, oily skin and sensitive skin. So it's all for all skin types.
All types of skin. Okay.
And I have the vanilla and aloe face moisturizer, which I follow up after I put the toner on, and I moisturize my face every single day. This is also really, really good and have really good ingredients in it. And all of my ingredients are on Etsy. I have description on what the products actually do, how they benefit your skin, and how they can be helpful for your skin as well.
A lot of people don't moisturize either or don't know what to moisturize with. I'm not a dermatologist or esthetician, but I'm an optometrist. So a lot of times I'm under the microscope, high power microscopes, and I can see a lot of dryness and dark spots and dead skin all around the eyes. And by default, because I'm looking, people always start to ask me, well, what do you suggest I do? And I always like to have products that I can at least recommend that are easily to get to and but all have natural based ingredients so that we know we can try to improve without damaging something else.
Absolutely right. Let's see what else. Oh, I have your favorite lotion.
Yes, that's my favorite. It's in my my little tech station right now. After I wash my hands, I put it on.
Yes. And then the face mist as well. It's also, you can use, ladies, this can also be used as a face primer as well. It's a face mist. It's rose and vanilla. Everything that's all the ingredients that's in products are great for your skin. Rose water is good for your skin. Even the face oil. I have rose petals inside of the oil, which are really good for your skin as well. And then
Wow.
this right here, hyaluronic acid face serum.
Yes.
Now this right here is something that I recently made. I created it recently. I didn't have anything to complete my face regimen because you need to exfoliate, you need to moisturize, you need to hydrate your skin, nourish your skin, soothe your skin, all those things. But you also need to follow up with a face serum, and this can be used in daytime or night before your moisturizer or after, just depending. It's rejuvenating. It has really great ingredients in it that helps maintain the collagen in your skin. And hyaluronic acid just by itself is it helps to hydrate the skin. So as you can see, it's a serum, but you can see it's not as thick.
There's some other serums I've seen. Now you said definitely the hyaluronic acid has a lot of positives, even with the eye, definitely around the skin. It won't exacerbate any ocular surface issues. What other ingredients are in there with it as well?
I have willow bark extract, which that is naturally derived. It's actually helps with the cell turnover of your
Okay.
skin.
Okay.
Yep. What else do I have in here? I have allantoin in here as well, which is another moisturizing benefit for your skin. What else is in here? I have propandiol, which is increases the hydration of your skin.
Yeah.
So, yes.
And it's there's no retinol or retinol in there at all, right?
No, I do
No.
not know.
Yeah, and a lot of people use that. I don't want to break in. A lot of people use the retinol. A lot of times it's over the counter. You can get them at most drugstores as a serum at night. But retinol does cause issues with the oil glands around the eye. So as you're thinking you're hydrated and helping with the elasticity of your skin, if you have any ocular surface issues, all you're doing is exacerbating those problems. None of those things are associated with hyaluronic acid. It all has all positive things associated with it. So something like this more natural is going to help you be able to get the look and the feel of the skin that you want around the eyes as well, but not exacerbating anything. So that's good.
Yes. So I think that in the under eye cream as well. This is the under eye cream, the cucumber and aloe under eye cream that I have, and it's really, really good. It's not thick. It's a cream, but it's really thin. If you can see it, it's really thin, and it's really great. It has vanilla hydrosol in it. It has cucumber hydrosol in it. It has hydrolyzed protein in it as well. It has vitamin B3, has vitamin E, vitamin C. It has vitamin D in it.
Oh, wow.
So it has great benefits. Yeah.
And so, how long should people expect if they started using these regimens to start to see some improvements? So you vet pretty much everything on yourself. Once you started to use your vegan or organic to vegan products, what is the estimated turnaround? Some people want a miracle the next day. That's not realistic. So what's the turnaround that people should expect to start to see some improvement in their skin?
That all depends on the actual person, because again, we have to start with what we eat. So like you mentioned, a lot of people come in with dry skin. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're using the wrong. It could be that they're dehydrated water. So that it just all depends. Me, for instance, I use the product for the under because I had really dark circles because I wasn't drinking water and not hydrating my skin like I was supposed to. But when I started using it, I want to say less than 30 days, start seeing the darkness fade away on my skin. For me, in my skin, in less than 30 days, I saw improvement in my me also drinking water and watching what I eat as well. So all of those go together. You can't just, hey, I'm going to get these products and expect them to work, but you
Yes, I agree. You're breaking up a little bit, and that goes with any treatment regimen that involves aesthetics. So you have ocular aesthetics, skin aesthetics. You know, we can help by giving you products, and I can help with treatment plans. But I say you have to do your part. There's some homework and things that you need to do, and it's what you put in your body too. It's going to manifest through the pores in the skin as well as in the eye. So pause for a second. I typed it here. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and type them in the comment box. In the comments, we'll be able to answer in the comments if you have any questions. But you mentioned you have a lab, you have a lot of products, it takes a lot of time. How did you go about securing the capital to make your vision a reality?
So I do have a full-time job. I work at a hospital. I work in
Okay.
the healthcare. So yes, that's what I use. So if I have to work extra hours, wherever that is, this is my passion. So that's how I use my own money
So self-funding.
to yes.
That's amazing. And so I always kind of like to give some of our viewers, especially when you have entrepreneurs on, kind of how you got started, what you do to help finance yourself, because usually those are a lot of questions. So do you see this, your passion one day? Where do you see yourself? Where do you want Joyce Marie Skincare to be? Let's say 3 to 5 years.
Oh, I'm just and this year. This year, I'm currently in 6 stores across Georgia. So
Wow,
before the end of the year, I will be in 15 stores. In the beginning of next year, I will be in a retail store. I will be in a Walmart or a Target. That's my goal. In five
that's your
years,
goal.
I can't think so far. I need to think what's going on right now. So yes, I want to help everybody with their skincare needs. So, like I said, I have a passion for it. If that's me teaching people about making their own skincare products, but my goal right now is to get in these 15 stores before December 31st of 2020.
Before the end of the year, yes. You got your short, intermediate,
Yeah.
and long goals. And she said we can't think that far out. We used to cassette those long goals, but now 2020 has showed us this thing will flip the script real quick. So still keep your long term, but really focus on those short term goals. So you showed us several different products. I know what my favorite is, but I'm biased. When I did go back to the beauty supply store, I did see the rest of your product line there as well. So if you had to pick your two signature products that you like, everybody's got to get this products. You got to have this in your regimen. What two of your products would you recommend our viewers get?
The face toner and face moisturizers.
So definitely have your skin treatment. Awesome. So I think I have one other question for you. I got it all. We hit them all, girl. You're so thorough and efficient. We got through all the questions. So I really wanted to introduce Joyce Marie. Like I said, I always believe in finding things that are natural based. That's one thing my patients like about me. And just like you, I make sure I vet everything before I bring it into the office. And the way of vetting is I say if I didn't do it, if I didn't use it, my mom or my sister, somebody's used it that are important to me. And if they have good results and things work well, then I'm able now to be able to go and prescribe and recommend those things for our patients. So Joyce Marie is local here in Georgia. Can you tell them what 6 stores if they're not internet savvy and they don't want to go online and they want to use this as a reason to get out with their mask on and find something to do during COVID and go buy their products? Where can they go?
Yes. So I'm at PD&K Beauty Supply Store. I'm at Zoe Beauty Supply Store. At Hiram Beauty Supply Store. Atlanta Beauty Depot Beauty Supply Store. Ideal Harmony Massage. She has a massage spa and Lifestyle Beauty.
Lifestyle Beauty. Awesome. And then also you can find her products online, and I'm going to share the screen again so that way you can see her Etsy site. So I want you guys to support Joyce Marie. I always believe in girl power, female founder, female entrepreneurship. And it's perfect time because we lost one of the great female advocates this weekend. the notorious RBG. So we do want to make sure that we are always empowering and encouraging other women to live their passion. And I'm honored that you came on. We're going to be working more together. I use your products in the office, and like I said, I'm always looking for things to bring in that I can offer to my patients that I know that they can use, and we won't exacerbate anything else that's going on with their eyes that I'm trying to treat and manage. And so let's see here if we got any questions. We got some viewers. And so a question is there an age limit? You know, so if our one of our viewers wants to start really getting to their skin regimen and they're like 65 plus, is it too late? Or is it at any point you could start a good skin regimen and these same products will kind of give them the same results?
It's never too late to start a healthy skincare journey. It's never too late.
It's never
So
too
you can
late.
be
Okay.
18 to 65 to 70. It's never too late.
Yeah, and then also too, I always like to point out, you know, it's never too late, but in the people of color demographic, I've learned just from patients because I have a good split of people of color, Caucasian descent, Hispanic, that we are less likely to be preventive in our skin changes. You know, we're active if we obviously have some skin issues, if you suffer from acne and things like that. But let's say you have nice clear skin. If you have nice clear skin and you're a woman of color and we go by that, we think black don't crack. Do you need to have a skin regimen, or do you need to wait till your skin starts looking bad? Or do you do this to prevent your skin from looking bad?
So the last part of it broke up. I didn't hear the question.
Oh, I said in our population, a lot that I've learned is that we really believe that black don't crack. We just think that our skin is going to look the same. We go a good period where our skin looks good. So a lot of people who have clear skin don't actively do anything to maintain that. So I just kind of want to get your feedback on, you know, both you and I, we have skin issues. I had skin issues when I was younger, so I was always active about maintaining my skin. But I know some women who have nice skin and they're like, oh, I just use water and Vaseline. You know, is a skin regimen for everybody, or do you have to be having a onset of a skin problem?
No, you need skin. Again, we have 3 layers of skin. So even the top layer of the skin, you don't know what's in the middle, and then what will actually happen, long term, and how that would affect you down the line. Like a lot of people say, I have oily skin, I don't want to use oil. But just the oil is not just because you have oily skin. You can get a face oil for oily skin. It just depends what you're using it for. And I have skin problems, and I was that person that waited until, oh my God, I'm getting these bumps on my face. What do I do? And then it's almost like too late. And then you have to start from ground zero basically to get all of this stuff to get your skin back to where you want it to be. So it's very important to start, even though you don't see it, you get older. And so your skin will not be
Exactly the same. So that ties into, I was going to always tie back to eye care. So preventative care. So prevention is key. So you don't want to wait till you start to see an issue, especially if there's tools and avenues and pathways that you can go to prevent change. So the same reason you will come in and get a routine eye exam, or you come in and I'm automatically screening you for ocular surface and dry eye disease, because we want to be preventive. We know at certain age states things will manifest, and we want to catch it before that. So I knew that answer, but I just wanted to hear you say it. You got to hear from other people sometimes. Like when your mama tell you something, you want to listen, but let your auntie tell you the same thing, then you want to act right. So just hear from a different voice.
Exactly.
So I want to thank all of our viewers for joining us today. I have her website up. I want you guys to go ahead and support JoyceMarie Skin Care, vegan and handmade products. Add them to your regimen. It's never too early to get started, or never too late to get started on a clean skin regimen. Also encourage you to get your annual eye exam. We are coming up on the end of 2020. We only have a few months left. So while you're getting your skincare game together to get ready for 2021, let's get those eyes together. Let's make sure the eyes are healthy and comfortable, because 2021 has got to be better than 2022. So we're going to make sure our face is looking good, our eyes are clear and white and comfortable, and we're ready to hit the ground running in 2021. So today, we are our last episode for this month. We're going to take a break, and then we'll be back on October 4th. I believe it's the first Sunday in October. We have a special guest then. We're going to be talking about nutrition and the impact of what you eat on the overall comfort of your eyes. And that's going to be a great experience for you all as well. So don't forget to tune in. Don't forget to share this information, like our page, like her page. If anybody wanted to follow your journey, Joyce, where can they find you on social media?
You can find me on all social media platforms at Joyce Marie Skin Care.
JoyceMarie Skin Care. All right, Joyce, thank you for joining us today. And I hope our viewers learned something. And I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.